Our CBS 21 political insiders, our Republican strategist Charlie Giroux and our Democratic strategist Tony May. Gentlemen, thanks for being here. Post-election now, but there's still a lot to talk about. And one thing that comes up is Pennsylvania being a battleground state. This became a big issue during the campaign. And yet again, Obama won. The Democratic candidate usually wins Pennsylvania, but Romney seemed like he thought he had a chance this time around. So Charlie, is Pennsylvania beginning to change, or was that just a mistake to call it a battleground?
No, I mean, the coulda, shoulda, wouldas are easy to speculate about now that the election's passed, but here are the facts. Pennsylvania has 20 electoral votes. There aren't very many states in the union that have that many, and most of the ones ahead of us in size are not battleground states. California, New York, Texas are not going to be battleground states in the foreseeable future. Pennsylvania also, on the other side of the ledger, has a million-vote registration advantage to the Democrats. And in large turnout elections, like presidential years, generally votes blue.
So, Tony, should the Democrats always consider it a shoe-in?
Shoe-in, no. But the Democrats on a statewide election have a tremendous advantage. And you may ask, how do we get Pat Toomey as a U.S. Senator or Tom Corbett as a governor? But this is a situation that when the Democratic Party does its job properly and there's a lot of motivation to get people to the polls, like in a presidential election, they've got a big advantage, like Charlie says, in registered voters. In down-ballot or off-year elections, when the Democrats tend to stay home in the big cities, the Republicans can win and win big, like they have done, as I say, with a Toomey or with Governor Corbett, and especially when we get into geographic parsing, like in our congressional districts, we see a tremendous advantage for the Republican Party in the way congressional districts are drawn and the fact that there's a lot of rural territory in Pennsylvania where the Republicans tend to live.
What Tony alluded to is that this really is a geopolitical equation, and in one word, it's Philadelphia. Barack Obama rolled out of Philadelphia with a 400,000-plus vote margin. That was enough to carry him statewide. If a Democratic candidate doesn't come out of Philadelphia with that big a lead, they probably don't carry statewide.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can get you guys fired up now, even though the election is over. Obamacare and Pennsylvania. Now that we got 4 more years of the Affordable Health Care Act, should the state opt in?
No, but here's what's interesting. There's two real opportunities for the states to opt out. One is on the exchanges, and two is on the Medicaid side. But the interesting thing, and I know Tony's just chomping at the bit to raise this, is that if the states don't do the exchanges, guess who does it for them?